No, order. Listen to what he's saying.
So we learned about investing, we learned about the types of securities that you're able to invest in the capital market, right? So from the conversation that we had, who's been interested or maybe who's interested in starting to invest in the capital market? That's why it's so bad. I asked the question to say, from the conversations that we've had, who's been intrigued into starting to invest in the capital markets? Just by show of hands. Okay, so like it was earlier explained or maybe earlier mentioned, there's a way in which each and every one of us is able to start investing in the capital markets. So it doesn't matter how small you're able to earn. Okay, that was.
Let's go.
All right. So what we're saying is that it doesn't matter how much in for you to start investing in the capital market. For you to make a return, you can start as early as possible, right? So what we're here to do is we've learned on how or what products are available in the capital market. So how do we start investing in the capital market? So each and every one of us probably is asking themselves questions to say, okay, you've talked about bonds, you've talked about collective investment schemes, you've talked about shares. How do I now start investing into these products? Those are some of the questions now you ask yourself, right? Zao tu arazeni mleda. Kapani vele access What's the score? Okay. So, yes. So, how do you start investing in the capital markets? That's the question you have to know. We've learned about saving. So, once you start saving, how do you invest that money in the capital markets? So, on the capital markets, we have companies or maybe that we call brokers. Those brokers usually tend to assist us into buying and selling of our shares. So the money that you find that you've saved over time is the money that assists you into investing into those shares. And also they're able to assist you into buying those government bonds. So you cannot directly, you can directly invest into those securities, but you still need a broker to assist you with those services. So how many of us, we've heard of the LUSE being spoken about, right? So the LUSE itself is also a member of the Capital Markets Association of Zambia, it being a place where the shares are traded. Then we also have institutions such as banks. So banks usually also assist in buying of bonds on the secondary market. So all those banks that you tend to see around, they're also members of the association. So who are you able to visit, or maybe who are you able to see for you to be able to buy those shares? So you visit those brokers. How do you know, say, this broker is available on the market? It's through the association. So the association is able to assist you with a list of brokers that are readily available. It's also able to assist with institutions that are able to offer you collective investment scheme services. Not only that, they'll be able to guide you or maybe assist you with the processes of how you're able to start your journey into investing. So you have institutions, you have brokers such as Longhorn, you have brokers such as Stockbrokers Zambia, you have brokers such as Atas Securities, you have brokers such as Hobbiton. So all these brokers are available on the market and they are regulated and also registered under the association. So if you want to start your journey, you visit the association is able to assist you into finding which instrument you're able to start investing in. So we talked about collective investment schemes. So if you're interested into investing into collective investment schemes, how do you start? You visit the association is able to guide you on which institution you're able to use for you to start investing. Remember that there are scams that are available on the market, right? So the money that you've ideally worked for, you don't want to lose it. So make sure that you look out for institutions or brokers that are registered, licensed. That's when you start your journey into investments. Don't just start your journey with anyone and everybody that comes to you and tells you to say, I'm an investment advisor, invest in this, then how you multiply your money. So make sure that the brokers or maybe the investment advisors that are giving you advice are individuals that are registered and also regulated. So where do you acquire that information? You can reach out to the association. No, I've received this information from this person, or maybe this company has come up and they told us to say they're offering these certain products. We'll be able to advise, say, this person, is he registered with the association, or maybe is he licensed? That information will be readily available for you. So the main key information that we are getting from here is that we shouldn't just invest in any product that we hear on the market, but make sure you ask questions. You ask yourself questions. Is this person, is this information that I'm receiving right now genuine? People ask questions to say, this information that I'm receiving, or maybe this security that I'm being told about, is it something that will profit me? Because you might end up losing your money. So make sure that you reach out to the right institutions for you to start that investment journey. So I don't know if there are any questions that you might have, or everything is clear. Everything is clear? Yes, that's good. Sure, you can go ahead. Is there a collaboration between the Securities and Exchange and the Capital Markets Association of Zambia? So the Capital Markets Association of Zambia is an intermediary between the investors and the Securities and Exchange Commission. It's also an intermediary between the capital market operators. These capital market operators we're talking about are the brokers, the investment advisors, the fund managers, the wealth managers, all those. And also institutions that are looking to raise capital. It's an intermediary between you, the investor, and also the brokers that we are talking about here, and the Securities and Exchange Commission. So we work hand in hand. Yes, that's the reason why we're here together. So they've taught you on the need for them to have a license, but who are able to see who's licensed, or maybe who's able to assist you with you starting your journey into investments. That's where we come in. Yes. At what age are you able to start investing? So you're able to start as early as possible. Even at your age, you're able to start investing. How do you start? Sorry? How do you start? Okay, so investing ideally, you can start investing by, for example, you can inform your parents to say, we were visited by the Securities and Exchange Commission, the Capital Markets Association of Zambia. They highlighted the importance of investing. So how I'm interested into starting my investment journey. So you have things such as what we call as trust. So it can be opened for you by your parents, so which you commence your journey of investment through that same trust. The same pocket money you receive, whether it's a 1 quarter, 2 quarter, 10 quarter, you're able to start investing as small as that. By the time you're finishing your school, or maybe going to university, that fund would have grown over time. Yes. So it's not always only about saving money, setting money aside in your house, but those types of securities are able to grow your wealth over time. So once you start that journey of investing, the money grows over time. So by the time you're finishing your school, or maybe university, you find that that trust has grown over time. So it helps you as an individual, and it might help even people around you. Yes. Any other questions? Yes.
Do the brokers, you need to pay them to assist you, or it's just free of charge?
Each broker offers their services differently. So each broker that you visit today, they will tell you the terms and conditions. Some will apply a percentage on what you earn, their profit. Some will ask for an upfront payment. So depending on how much, what you invest in and your return is what determines what the broker gets at the end of the day. Yes. Yes, sir.
How can you get employed?
Sorry?
How can you get employed through the SEC?
How can you get employed through the SEC? Through what? To the SEC. So you work hard, get your 6 points, go study any business-related course. You're able to apply. Then also there are platforms where you tend to get internships, I think. Right. He's also able to assist.
For the testimony,
Yeah.
my colleague can speak to some of the programs that we run. Also, yeah, Sean also make it. Just keep carrying.
Yeah.
That's the quick one. So SEC conducts various programs. One of them is essay competition, or essay writing competition. Then the other one is through debates. So debates is only restricted to tertiary institutions, also known as colleges and universities. But as you finish your school, you get your 6 points. You'll be able to participate in tertiary essay competition as well as debates. Who loves writing, English, whatever, my essays? Continue with that. Once you finish school, you'll be able to go to universities, to colleges, then you can be able to participate in these competitions. Are we clear? Huh? So, for me, I got employed at SEC. What's fun? Oh. No, I'm busy. Oh, yeah. It's because of this. So I was just surprised people are laughing. Yeah, so for me, I was at CBU. Hello. Order. So I was at CBU. Then in my last year, I participated in the essay competition. So from there, you get an opportunity to intern with the commission. So interning is just a process of you learning about what SEC does and also participating in all the activities. So that 3 months you get to learn as well as become a profession. When SEC sees that you are capable, then you'll be given an opportunity for further opportunities. So that's why I'm still around. So my internship ended and I was given another opportunity. Are we together? So the encouragement is simple. Just work hard, study, you'll be given an opportunity to go to colleges. Then from there, companies will be looking at your potential. Your results will speak for yourself. Clear?
So we'll be launching the essay competition. It takes place every year. So anyone, that one's for tertiary.
Yeah, tertiary.
Tertiary. So probably when you start looking out for these opportunities. Every year, the tertiary essay writing competition takes place, as well as those schools or higher learning institutions that have debate associations or debate societies. We send out an expression of interest. We invite all the schools, those that are interested to participate in the national debates. They take place throughout the year, and then we have the grand finale in October. We have the competitions across the provinces, and then the winners from there, we give them internship opportunities. And then they can also become graduate trainees. There's an opportunity for that. And beyond the graduate trainee, there's also potential for recruitment into the workplace. So anyone can work for the Securities and Exchange Commission, and also in capital markets. Because it's money, there's a lot of use for different professionals. Accountants, those companies that are listed on the LUCE, They need accountants to audit their financial statements. Engineers. If you're an engineer and you've got a nice innovative project, you need to raise money. Where can you raise that money from? On the capital market, right? You know, engineering projects cost a lot of amount of money. You need to raise money from the public. And what is the best way you can raise that money? By coming to the SEC, you sell your idea, you register your company, you express interest, then we can allow you also. So there are a lot of professions also that interlink with capital markets. I thought I should just add that.
Do you have any security features in place to protect the investors' money?
Okay. So, when we talk about securities, I'll say this again. When we talk about securities, we are not talking about the security with the guns and the like that we are speaking about. Are you getting that? We protect your interest when you invest in shares, bonds, and the like. So when we use the term securities, we are not referring to security officers or army officers or police officers with guns. So security is the best instrument of financial investment. Don't confuse the term security. Security with I, where you see people with uniforms, with guns and tankers. Securities, we are talking about instruments of financial investments, not people with guns or people who come to arrest you.
Maybe the mechanisms for the protection, like ongoing obligations.
Okay, so the mechanisms, in terms of the mechanisms that you have to protect investors, when you invest your money in a company, periodically that company is required to disclose how they are using your money. They are what you refer to as continuing obligations. What are some of the examples? If today a company gets money from people, for instance, they register their securities as issuer, or for whatever means, as long as they are regulated by the state. Annually, have you ever read the government returns? Have you ever read the government returns? Yes. You bet? What kind of returns? Maybe. So those are the monthly reports. They'll be required to render report to the commission about how they performed in this month. And through that, we're able to see, are they using the money for the intended purpose, or are they using the money just to save luxury lives? Instead of maybe conducting business in securities, they just go to buy vehicles and the like. So through those disclosure requirements, we're able to monitor how they are using. And those monitoring, then you are protecting your interests. So some of the mechanisms that we use to protect investors is through what we call continuing obligations, where people that we license are required to disclose certain things monthly, annually, and quarterly, just to monitor what they are doing. Because at times someone will get money from you and that they invest in security. But they go in holiday.
Sanctions and
so
sanctions.
to avoid that, we keep monitoring. If we start doing anything wrong, we ask them, no, you got this money to invest in security. But why are you using it for? To buy houses, why are you using it to buy jets, vehicles, and the like?
Sanctions and censures.
Then at times, if we see that somebody got money from the capital market, they are using that money for wrong purposes, we can take enforcement against them. We can issue administrative penalties and issue what are called administrative penalties. These are fines. We can impose a fine on them. Or we can censure them, warn them that they need to be doing that. Or we can take them to what is called to a court called the Capital Markets Tribunal. And then they're going to be able to render judgment. Then all those things are made to protect investors. Then we also conduct investigations to monitor how they're using the money that they got from you. Then there are also inspections that are conducted. on top of the station. Are you okay? The one who asked about security that they can use to apply. Yes, yes. Please, speak up. Speak up. Please, go on.
The first one is this similar to this commission similar to Patuma investments, or maybe their platform.
Come here. If you just spoken about something, that makes us do something. Come. Come for you. You know I have called this guy. I said, you know I have called him. This guy to me appears to know something in depth about what is already happening in the capital market space. There's a product that he has mentioned, what is already happening in the capital market space. What product did you say? Patumba. Okay. So the avoidance of account. Maybe just tell your friends what Patumba is.
Patuma is just a platform that is provided to you via so when you dial star 5 hash, so there will be a list of options. I think that is option number 7. So from there, you come on to option number 7. Give you a list of options, so whether to register or so from there you invest money. So when you invest money, okay, what's up? So you invest for 3 months, so even show you a commission.
So since we're talking about Patumba, it's one of the products in which you can invest and grow your money. Yes, Patumba also provides a solution to people who need money. They're able to borrow and they borrow, they get back. And when they get back for people who invest in that money, grows. They know of us Patumba. Do you know of us Patumba? So Patumba is one of the products that is offered in the securities by an entity called Hopiton. So Hopiton is one of the licensed dealers that is overseen by the Securities Commission. So if you invest in Patumba, your money is not growing. Then you can complain against your victim. Where do you go to complain? If you're not happy about Patumba, how it's going to be, you think there's a scam, you think they're being swindled, where do you go? Say, why? Because an investor in Patumba, one of our mandates is what? Investor protection. So Patumba is one of the investment products that is being offered through the use of mobile phones. And it's offered by Hopiton, and yes, Hopiton is both our space. So for everyone who is doing that, what they do, they are executive for the sake, they are addressed by the sake. So Patumba is able to provide financial solutions to people who need money. And for people who protect this money, they're able to grow that money by giving up. It's like that in Patumba. It comes back with a return. So it's an investment. Are you an investor in Patumba? Oh, great. You're already investing at an early age. How much did you invest? How much did you start with? So you don't need millions to invest in the capital market. This guy started with the 50 kwacha. And now, at how much has the money grown? Yeah, you see, he started with 50 kwacha. He tells me he's got 700 now. Why did you invest?
When I invest, that is
Great. You see, this guy, when he finishes school, is going to have a laptop that is going to go with university. And how did he buy his right to buy that laptop? Because he's been investing over time. And maybe he can even be able to buy a suitcase that he used to go to college. Than waiting for his parents to pay for everything. What am I talking about? Soon you'll be going to university, soon you'll be doing certain things. Next year you'll be requiring a uniform. Instead of always your parents buying a uniform, this time around you can surprise them. You You just come back with your uniform, you ask, where did you get this uniform? You tell them that, gee, all that money that you've been giving me, I've been putting aside the 10 quarter, and I wanted to show you that I'm also able to buy a uniform for myself. So how did you buy the uniform? It's because you did what? You saved, you invested, and there you are. You bought something for yourself, and you're able to go to school. All that is encouraging that you've been able to invest in Fatima. You see us come to the car, we give you a big difference.
My last question was,
Please.
how much do you get paid for the way that is not paid?
What did you say? I have this guy, I'm here what he said. He said that is personal. Thank you. Any other question? I think he's answered.
Tom. She said we need to go for dinner. Okay. They need to go for dinner. Yeah.
So, colleagues, for me, I think I'm done. Thank you for your time. It's been an interactive session, and I'll allow my colleague Wanga to come and close the session.
Second time.
Boys, just hold on, just for 2 minutes.
Okay, just to say, in closing, just to say thank you for your time. Really appreciate your availability. It's not for granted that we can get to interact in this way, so also it's something that is beneficial for you in the future. Thank you to Kambule management and the board for allowing us to come here to engage with the students. And all we can request from you is that you take a keen interest on these issues. Do your research and always try to develop yourself. Okay. It starts from here. You've got some information, some literature, but that's a very summarized information. But when you start reading those things, you will find more information. That's how studying is, right? Research. When you read what's a share, you will find more things to do with the share. So that is our request. Otherwise, thank you very much and have a blessed rest of the week. Thank you.